10 strange animals you probably didn't know exist. Here's a small collection of bizarre animals that we hope some of you may have never heard of. The animal kingdom does love variety, and feel free to add your own in the comments section. Blobfish. The blobfish, Psychorluts marchitas, is a fish that inhabits the deep waters off the coast of Australia and Tasmania. Due to the inaccessibility of its habitat, it is rarely seen by humans. Blobfish are found at depths where the pressure is several dozens of times higher than at sea level, which would likely make gas bladders inefficient. To remain buoyant, the flesh of the blobfish is primarily a gelatinous mass with a density slightly less than water. This allows the fish to float above the sea floor without expending energy on swimming. The relative lack of muscle is not a disadvantage as it primarily swallows edible matter that floats by in front of it. Pink fairy armadillo. I included these guys because look at them. Isn't that just the darn cutest yet totally weird thing you've ever seen? It's like a rabbit wearing a shield with alien paws. The pink fairy armadillo, or Chlamyphorus truncatus, is the smallest species of armadillo, measuring a mere 10 centimeters in length on average. You'll find these guys in Argentina, digging holes in dry grasslands or sandy plains. They live underground but surface at night to find food, which mostly consists of ants. Anglerfish. Anglerfish are named for their characteristic mode of predation, wherein a fleshy growth from the fish's head, the isca, acts as a lure. Anglerfish also have spines protruding from their head, movable in all directions. The isca can be wiggled so as to resemble a prey animal, and thus to act as bait to lure other predators. Deep-sea anglerfish live mainly in the ocean's aphotic zones, where the water is too deep for the sun to penetrate. Therefore their predation relies on the lure being bioluminescent. Since individuals are presumably locally rare and encounters doubly so, finding a mate is problematic. When scientists first started capturing serratioid anglerfish, they noticed that all of the specimens were females. These individuals were a few inches in size, and almost all of them had what appeared to be parasites attached to them. It turned out that these parasites were the remains of male serratioids. Babirusa. These wild pigs are native to Indonesia. Males have unusual upward curving tusks that actually pierce through the top of their snout. If not worn down, the tusks can actually curve back and into their skull. Tufted deer. The tufted deer, Elephanta cephalopus, is a small species of deer found in high-altitude forests of Burma and China. They have a prominent tuft of hair on their heads which gives them their name, but they also look like an adorable vampire. Their fangs are long upper canines, which are similar to what you'd find in their close relative the muntjac. They are very territorial animals, and although they have small antlers, the males use these sharp canines to fight over both territory and mates. Axolotl. The axolotl, or Axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, is the best known of the Mexican neotenic mole salamanders belonging to the tiger salamander complex. Larvae of this species fail to undergo metamorphosis, so the adults remain aquatic and gilled. The species originates from the lake underlying Mexico City. Axolotls are used extensively in scientific research due to their ability to regenerate most body parts, ease of breeding, and large embryos. They are commonly kept as pets in the United States, Great Britain, Australia, Japan, where they are sold under the name whooper rooper, and other countries. Axolotls should not be confused with water dogs, the larval stage of the closely related tiger salamanders Ambystoma tigrinum and Ambystoma mavortium, which is widespread in much of North America, which also occasionally become neotenic, nor with mud puppies Necturus spp. Fully aquatic salamanders which are unrelated to the axolotl, but which bear a superficial resemblance. Pengar Rabbit. The Pengar Rabbit is a variety of domestic rabbit bred for its long, soft hair. The rabbits were popular pets with French royalty in the mid-1700s, and spread to other parts of Europe by the end of the century. They are bred largely for their long wool, which may be removed by shearing or plucking, gently pulling loose wool. Panda Adam. These furry creatures are actually wingless wasps, and despite their cute appearance, they pack quite a sting. The Dubamtonia Madagascariensis is a strepsirrhine native to Madagascar that combines rodent-like teeth with a long, thin middle finger to fill the same ecological niche as a woodpecker. It is the world's largest nocturnal primate, and is characterized by its unique method of finding food. It taps on trees to find grubs, then gnaws holes in the wood and inserts its elongated middle finger to pull the grubs out. Dubamtonia is the only genus in the family Daubenonidae and infraorder Chiromyiformes. The is the only extant member of the genus, although it is currently an endangered species. A second species, Dubamtonia robusta, was exterminated over the last few centuries. Golden snub-nosed monkey. This monkey's heavy coat helps it survive the cold mountain climate of central China. They were endangered due to habitat loss and poaching for fur, meat and use in traditional medicine.